Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Project 24 case study. This is a review that we've been doing since month one of our Project 24. Sorry for those of you guys that have been requesting updates. As you guys know, I've done month 24 update, and I haven't been around the last 2 months to really give you an update. So in this update, I'm going to give you months 25 and 26 of our Project 24 review and kind of get you up to date on what's been going on in terms of traffic with the sites that we've been following that we created with Project 24, income, as well as some other things I have going on in the background. So sorry this is taking so long. I appreciate everyone that's requested an update. Wasn't sure if people still wanted to see this after 24 months, but I'll make sure to get these out, try to do them at least once a month, if not combo like I'm doing right now. So let's get into it. Show you what went on during month 25 and 26. Okay, so again, just a reminder for those of you want to know how I compare to how Project 24 kind of lays it out. At month 24, if you take the course, you should be getting about $6,200 in revenue from site number 1 and $2,500 from site number 2, off of about 175,000 page views from site number 1 and 40,000 page views from site number 2. That's how Jim and Ricky lay it out. And again, for those of you guys that have followed along, I'm not going to rehash it, but I had a little bit of ADD, starting way too many sites and not getting enough content consistently on these sites. But so you guys know I'm behind these numbers, even though I was ahead of them for the first, I would say, 12 months in terms of traffic. So just to give you some context, I'm trying to find a place here to put my head where it's not totally blocking everything. So in fact, I may even just shrink it down because I don't know if we even really need to see it right now. So let me just get rid of that for now, and hopefully that'll make it easier for you. So that's where we should be. Now, let's see where we were. Again, this is month 25 and 26 combined. So previously, guys, when you're comparing these stats, remember they were single month that I was giving you in terms of traffic and revenue. So now this is 2 months together. So take that into context. So for site number 1, this was the first site that I started from July 4th to September 10th here. I meant to do it through September 4th, so I'm recording this on the 11th, so you're getting a couple extra days here. Sorry about that. But I had 35,793 page views. 32,824 were unique. Time on page of 539, bounce rate of 89.61, and an exit of 87.59. So what is that, about 17,000-ish, 17.5 page views a month. So about where we've been with the site. And again, I have not added content to this since the original 34 or so articles. So this is just chugging along steadily. Okay, so here is Ezoic revenue from this site. This is 100% passive because, again, it's just ads. So they had me for 25,150 in terms of visits. Earnings, I made $177.20 over the last 2 months here, 7.4 to 9.4, okay, which is an earnings per 1,000 value of $7.05, okay. You guys know this has been the site that's been kind of tracking behind. I did upgrade to the next level for Ezoic. So as you know, as Ezoic, they invite you to premium ads, and I did upgrade that right around here, I believe. And you can see the revenue did jump up a little bit. And the good thing about Ezoic is if you decide to do that, all the sites that are on Ezoic also benefit. In fact, I have a few more sites that I might want to throw on here with a tiny bit of traffic just to get some revenue, because right now I haven't tried to monetize them. But so $177, but you can see here now, at least we're having some days touch around $4 a day. And I suspect this will go up in Q4 as advertisers jump back on and try to, ramp up their advertising budgets. It was a very difficult time with COVID, as everybody knows, so in terms of revenue dollars. So $177.20 from site number 1. And then site number 2, from July 4th to September 4th, Maybe I'll float me up here. That might be better. Had 33,671 page views. 32,228 were unique. Time on page of 515. Bounce rate of 92.53. Now, this was a site that I was really struggling with page speed. I did finally get the page speed here in the 65, 67 consistently mobile and 90s range desktop once I added Nitro Pack, which I am an affiliate for, and I'll put that below too because it really did help my site. And the best thing about it is you can just run a test on a free test. Basically, you just put in your URL on the Nitro Pack link below. It'll show you kind of what your scores are now for page speed versus what you'll get, and you can do up to 200 pages a month on their free plan. So for a smaller site, I do recommend it. It was really seamless to integrate, pretty easy, and getting a lot of success with that in terms of page speed. So I'll put a link below that. But here's what the traffic looked like for these past 2 months. Let's go to the income. So revenue from Ezoic, $677.63 over, again, these 2 month period. That's an earnings per thousand of around 1904. So again, you can see, guys, the content and the topic of your site really does factor in, right? These are both two passive income streams, but you can see earnings per thousand doing much better here, almost 3 times more per thousand, right, on this site. So let's go to then from Amazon affiliate links. I had $323 total, 3,406 clicks, 562 items, 552 shipped, right? You can see a conversion rate of 1650, $12,571 in shipped revenue, which is $318 in commission. So as you guys all know, Amazon slashed their commission a few months back. This site, I got hit pretty hard. This probably would have been, I think if I remember, about 30% of what it was. So this might have been about $900, which would have been a lot more exciting. Now Amazon is what it is, and then also these are very low cost items that I have, which is something I, again, take into account when you're thinking about your niches. If you sell a $10 thing, you're getting 3%, you're getting 30 cents, right? So, and on 1%, it may not even be worth writing. So just keep that in mind. But here's where the earnings were for Amazon. And then for these is the lead generation that I use. Now, this isn't exactly accurate, guys, because the way the lead site kind of gives, this was the previous month, which that is accurate, right? I had about $100.72. Plus, I get an additional $75 bonus every month. So it was $175 this past month. This is the most recent month, so through September 10th. You can see I'm on pace to do better. But this was my worst month by far. The month before, which really I didn't have an easy way to grab, which was July, I had a really good month. It was about $260 in total with everything from them. So, I mean, if we want to average this in, $320 in the last 2 months from site number 2 in terms of lead generation. And then, and I'll give you a total at the end because I was doing it and I had, I was like, I'm not going to do the math on the fly. So site number 3, this is an interesting one. As you know, this is my third site. This was the site that I had outsourced most of the information. This is actually the Real Review Hub site. Channel that you're watching here has some articles on it. It's the same site. So if you want to check it out, go to realreviewhub.com. Paid about $2,600 to have 30 articles written. Very competitive niche. Not really entirely how Project 24 were laid out, because there's a lot of around like specific products. So again, take that with a grain of salt. This over the last 2 months has gotten 2,442 page views. What's interesting is, though, and there's some caveats I'll show you, a lot of income came from this site, which again shows you about the topic and what you're writing about, right? And the monetization strategies to think about. So, from Ezoic, again, Not a lot of traffic, right? It only gave me credit for about half of it here. I'm not sure why, but you can see here it made $39.21 over these 2 months, but $31.90 in terms of $31, almost $32 per 1,000 impressions. So if I could get this up to the same, the same traffic I had from the last two sites, it would be making by far the most out of any of the two sites, right? So keep that in mind. Again, harder to rank for this stuff and not really getting the same amount of traction. But then we had some income from an affiliate here, and this is a monthly software. This is Active Campaign. So you can see here, had a couple people using the service, $31.25 commission, 17. So this is just the commissions that I got from Active Campaign over this time. Now I haven't gotten paid these out because they pay out like 60 days out, and you have to make a certain threshold of $100. But again, these were the commissions that came through on this site. And then I had this is ClickFunnels commission. Again, waiting to get paid. I can't remember if this 9640 honestly happened during the last 2 months. I'm not counting it. I'm just going to count the 120.09 because that's what it says last 30 days. So that's what I'm going to count. So $120.09 from that. And then this is, if you guys know, I'm doing what I wanted to do was do a case study for the Affiliate Tube Academy, which I started on this channel. Some of you guys may have crossed over and watched it. So I purchased the course. The course itself is pretty pricey. So, of course, as you can imagine, if you get some commissions, the commission is really good too. So take this with a grain of salt because I launched the case study. Again, it's on Real Review Hub, so I'm counting it with this site. Had 3 sales. That was $3,139 in revenue, and $11.96 in commission. So again, this is I don't think this is going to be a consistent type thing. I am going to actually do that case study on this site. So if you haven't checked out the first couple of that, watch those videos. Here's the thing why it's been delayed. I wanted to do a 2-for-1. I explained in that video, I have another site coming out, which is kind of a tool. So I did the initial 10 videos, the way the course lays out, have those ranking for long tail keyword terms. The next videos I want to make for that site, I have them I know what I want to do. I'm still working with the developer. It got to the point where it was done. I didn't really like it. I wanted the tool to work a little bit better. So the developer's great. He's working on integrating some other APIs. So anyway, can't really film the videos of that tool because it's not ready. So it won't make a lot of sense. So when I do that, I will continue that case study. And the whole thing about Affiliate Tube Academy, guys, is, it's by Paul Murphy, and he kind of teaches you how to, rank stuff on YouTube and on the first page of Google. For pretty much anything from e-commerce to websites. So I thought it would be a nice crossover for the next course I would test so I am doing that. Keep a lookout if you're interested. But anyway, this was commissions that came out of that. So take this for a grain of salt. Some of the commission, I think one of the commissions came direct from the site. I think 2 may have come from YouTube related to the site. So count it, don't count it. If anything, it speaks to Jim and Ricky's importance of YouTube, right? Because you can see it definitely helps increase revenue. So there was that. Was that the last one? Yeah. So the total from the 2 sites, $2,950, 91 cents over the last 2 months, which I guess if you average it out divided by 2, what is that? Like $1,400. Right under $1,500 a month. So I guess that's a high, which is good. But I'm not really, again, wouldn't really count it because of just those 3 sales of $400 a piece commission. If I said, I'm going to get that every month, then great, but who knows? So I like to take conservative estimates when I'm telling you guys what to do. But again, it was nice. And then $500 from other affiliate commissions on other sites that I hadn't included in here, because you guys know I had like 17 sites that like randomly were started and not put any content and other things. So there's the total in income, guys. So let me just give you a quick rundown what I'm doing right now. So I had hired some new writers. They were putting up some really good content. One kind of ghosted me. Unfortunately, she was a really good writer. Hired on Upwork. The original writer I had some health issues, which she had been kind of gone for the last 2-3 months. She now actually contacted me yesterday and said that she's ready to come start working again, hopefully today. So we'll knock on wood there, see if that happens. Hired some other people. So I have about 5 writers, I would say, that I actually like their work, and I've trained them on Project 24 writing style. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get more than 2 or 3 of them to be working at any given time regularly. So my goal really is to, I'm trying to figure out how to bring up the revenue to a more consistent level, maybe $2,000-$3,000 a month, so then I can really have something that like I can reinvest in. So right now, every dollar is pretty much going into content on these sites, and then on some other sites, the new sites I'm trying to launch. So that's what's going on. I'm also very close to changing hosting provider. I've been using a VPS on InMotion for years. It served me well because it's pretty affordable, right? I think it cost me like $40-something a month, but I can put like pretty much a lot of sites on there. All my sites are on there altogether. I've done a lot of research. I will be shifting over to WPX. I'll put a link below too. That will be an affiliate link if you guys are interested. The good thing is I'm going to do their elite. Their elite package just gives me up to 35 sites. It is a little bit more pricey. It's like $83 if you pay on a yearly basis a month, but it's supposedly way faster. It gives you great customer service from every review and every person I've talked to. It has automatic malware removal, which you guys know. About a year ago, I had one site hacked, which I had to pay for someone to get. So it's kind of seems like it's an all-encompassing package. I want to see if I can get the site speed up of all my sites. So I'll let you know when that is transitioned. Oh, they migrate all my sites over for free too. So I will let you know how that goes. That's what I have working now. I have writers focusing on content, and I'm working on trying to get that other case study on YouTube on the Affiliate Tube Success going, and I'll continue to try to update you on this. So best of luck, guys. Thank you for those of you that watched. Subscribe, hit the like button. Maybe other people will get to see the the video. But take care. All the best, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.